The new Etsy Share and Save program. Is it worth the hype? Let's discuss. Hey everyone, what is going on? Welcome back to the Handmade and Beyond podcast. I'm your host, LL. Glad to be back with you guys as usual, talking about Etsy, talking about selling online, talking about updates, all the stuff that you need to know to grow your handmade, your Etsy business, your vintage business, all that stuff all put into one. And I'm here to talk about the brand new Etsy Share and Save program. It's getting a lot of discussions, getting a lot of talk. Some people are hyping it up, some people are tearing it down and ripping it to shreds. I want to give you everything you need to know about the Etsy Share and Save program, all the details, all the pros, all the cons. Granted, this is still new, so there's still probably going to be some changes to come. So what is the Etsy Share and Save program, in case you haven't heard about this so far? Basically, the short and sweet of it is you activate it on the Etsy seller dashboard. Once it's activated, your links that you share out on your social media channels, if someone uses that link and comes to your store and buys within 30 days, you will get 4% back from that purchase. So basically, it's a refund program that Etsy's rolling out for sellers. They get 4% back if someone comes using your link back to your store and purchases. They didn't say specifically that it has to be these social media channels, but they did mention these social media channels, specifically Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Pinterest. However, I'm sure if you're sharing the link wherever, it's not going to eliminate someone from using the link if they're coming to you from like Threads or another social media platform, YouTube or another platform out there. I don't think there's really any way for them to do that. I know some people are saying, oh, it's only these social media channels, or they're narrowing down social media channels. I don't think it really matters. The goal of Etsy is for them to generate traffic with this. And the more links that you're sharing on the more social media channels is going to benefit you, and it's going to benefit them. I would just say that you, as long as you're activating the link, sharing out the link, someone's using the link, you will benefit from it. So it's a 4% refund. It's cookied for 30 days. So as long as someone purchases within 30 days, it will track back to you and you will get the 4%. So let's talk about where to get the links. So the links, once you activate, you can have the main link in your shop, which basically that's going to be set up in the following way: https://yourshopname.etsy.com. That's the main link that if you share it, once it's activated, the share and save program, they come back to your shop and buy anything, you're still going to get credit. However, you can also, besides the main link to your shop, you can do links to specific listings. So once this is activated, if you go to your listings, there's a little gear icon and you can do share listing. It'll be this same link, but then it'll put the rest of the listing data behind it, so it's tied specifically to that listing. So if you don't want to share your entire shop, you want to share specific listings, which could be beneficial in a strategic way, you can do it that way. You can also share your link that's highlighting a recent review. Now this is done from the Sell on Etsy app, or the Etsy seller app. You can do links for recent reviews. You can also do links for sections of your shop directly from the app. It's easier to grab those links. However, if you're on a desktop browser, you can go to your shop as a customer, go to a specific section of your shop, and you can copy that link and use the link that way. Just make sure it's formatted, like I said before, with https://yourshopname.etsy.com, and then the rest of the link will go to your section, however you want to do it. So there's 4 ways to grab links, 4 ways to use the links to drive traffic back to your shop. Now, let's dive into some of the pros and cons of this, because this isn't perfect. This isn't all roses and butterflies, as some of you may well and know already. So the pros are you get 4% off or 4% refund. They're saying it's instant. So if someone uses the link, they check out. Etsy is saying that they'll instantly be able to see that they used your share and save link, and they're going to give you that 4% credit in your payment account. We'll see. They're saying it's going to show as a share and save refund. Again, we'll see how fast this actually is. And I'm sure if it's not fast and people have to wait, you're going to see lots of complaints about it. But that is what they are saying. So it's a great way to make instant, get money returned or refunded instantly, save money, however you want to look at it. The other pro is it could help your performance, especially if you have proven sales record with your shop as a whole or specific listings that are popular. Or if you have a bigger social media following, you can already, those listings in your shop is doing well. If you're already sharing stuff out there and it's doing well, people are buying it, you're just going to switch up the link a little bit, do the share and save link, and you're going to still do well, and you're going to save money in return. So it's going to be great for shops that are already established, already doing well, on and off with social media, and already have decent sized audience, already have high performing shops and high performing listings. So those are the pros. It's going to further make money, save you money as well. So on to the cons of this thing. And this is what a lot of people are going to be talking about, I'm sure, because people focus on the negative more than the positive sometimes. It goes off of the last link clicked. However, because of this, your offsite ads could count and your shareable link could not count. So let's explain this a little bit better. If they click on the share and save link, come to your shop, and then for whatever reason find one of your listings in offsite ads, the same listings, click on it through offsite ads and then purchase, it's going to supersede your share and save 4% refund. Now, you see how cumbersome that is. I wouldn't see how they would click on your link and then find your listing through a search on Etsy that's showing as a promoted listing in offsite ads and then going to purchase that way. It really doesn't make a lot of sense if they're coming to you through your share and save link that you're sharing through social media, unless they're doing, they forget about it and they search for it on Google, Bing, or wherever, and then it's popping up that way, and then they're clicking on it and buying that way. So it's not really going to be an easy thing for them to do. I know it's the first thing that people jumped on is, oh, well, it's going to supersede, offsite ads are going to supersede it. The way Etsy explained it is it's going by the last link that they clicked. So as long as, even if they clicked offsite ads before, as long as they're clicking the share and save link last and checking out, you should still get the 4%. Is it going to work? Is it going to be perfect? I don't know. We will see how that's going to kind of pan out. The other thing is it could hurt your performance. So if you're sharing, and this is part of the problem with social media and promoting that way, if you're sharing stuff out and you're getting a lot of traffic from social media and people aren't purchasing, it's going to hurt your quality score within Etsy. This is different than having your own website. You can send as much traffic there as possible. Granted, having your own website is harder to find success because you got to generate your own traffic, but it won't hurt you that way. Whereas Etsy, if you're getting a lot of traffic, whether you're sending it there or it's being sent there from Etsy or from the search bar, and people aren't buying, your conversion rate is going to suffer. The algorithm's going to look at that negatively, and you're going to get pushed back further in search because that listing is not performing. Etsy wants customers to buy. If they're viewing stuff and not purchasing it, that is bad for Etsy, and that's of course bad for you as well. So you've got to make sure that people are buying your stuff, especially if it's getting more traffic. So this is where an established shop with higher social media counts could benefit a little bit more and could find this work a little bit more in their favor because their stuff is already selling. If they're going to share it out with the share and save link, chances are it's going to continue selling, and it's not going to hurt that listing. Where if you're a new shop and you start sharing out all your listings and no one's buying them, but they're looking at them, they're viewing them, it could hurt you in search. So this is where you have to be strategic, and you may want to not jump on this right away, or be strategic with what you're sharing and when you're sharing it, because it could in fact hurt you when it comes to the algorithm and search. So just keep that in mind. It could help you, it could also hurt you. The last con is, like any new feature, you have to be strategic with it, use it, and test it out there. It may not work for you. It may not be beneficial for you. It doesn't mean that it's not a good tool, that it's not going to work for other people. If it doesn't work for you, then don't use it. But it could be a strategic way to grow your business. Again, keeping those other things that I already talked about in mind with how you use it, what you're sharing out, when you're sharing it out, and in accordance with how your business is doing. Is it established? Is it not established? But that is it, guys. Those are that's the Share and Save program in a nutshell, as simply put as I could put it, and with some pros and cons to keep in mind. More is going to evolve when it comes to this, I'm sure. We're going to find out some tweaks, some enhancements in the future, so stay tuned for that. That is all I got for this episode. If you haven't already, make sure you download my free Etsy SEO success guide at handmadeandbeyond.com/Etsy SEO success to give you more tips, tactics, strategies to grow your Etsy business. It's free, it's a quick read, and it will definitely help you out. That's all I got for this episode. I'll be back soon with another great episode for you. Have an amazing rest of your day.